As the new year arises, I feel the fear of reflection dawning over me. I often feel scared to look back at how the year went because I feel tied to my old self. I feel mentally restricted and sometimes even defined by my past mistakes and failures. The truth is, when I look back at all the mistakes I've made this year, they have all helped me to become a stronger and better person. So allowing my behaviour in those moments to define who I am today is practically ridiculous. I'm making this video today because I want you guys to remember what I just said earlier. There is so much growth that can happen once you understand that you are not your past, but your past is what makes you who you are today. Reflection is great, but if you don't do anything with what you've learned about yourself, nothing will change. And that, my friend, is because nothing comes from nothing. Your life cannot change unless you do something. Reflection is a tool that helps us identify the things that make us fall short. But that is only half of the journey to change and development. It's now up to us to take action. I've kind of stolen this without asking, but this is one of my brother's Lego models. I wanted to use the analogy of Legos to describe us and the things that we do. So in this Lego model, every single piece here is needed, vital and necessary to create this full and developed model. We are like a finished Lego model. All the things that we do in life are building blocks that help us get to the final product. In my last video, I spoke about how we can play to our strengths to help us get to where we want to be in life. Just like reflection, playing to your strengths is another tool that you can use to help you achieve what you want to achieve. All these tools are essentially building blocks and they are the foundation for a successful life. Now, the thing to remember is that each one of these bricks work hand in hand. You can't just have one brick and call it a day. You have to have the variety and you have to have the right and good bricks that fit into place. Okay, to change this into real life terms, what a lot of people forget is that change comes from a combination of things, and change comes from a combination of good things. That means that if you really want true and genuine change, you're gonna have to cut out the bad. What separates great people from ordinary people is that they use every single good building block that comes in their way. Okay, now just a moment of appreciation for my little brother's work. For once, the camera angle isn't perfect, but that is exactly the point. You'll understand later. At this point in our journey, we have reflected and we have also created a growth strategy based on our reflection. Now, all we have to do is just start. Start those new habits, start working towards those new goals. Just start. You and everything in your life does not have to be perfect before you begin. Because if you wait for perfection, you're going to spend your whole life waiting. You will never get to a point where everything is perfectly perfect. And trust me, the absolute worst feeling is looking back at your life and knowing who you could have been if you just started. Remember, following the strategy is not easy. That's why most people give up. But the willingness to endure suffering and hardship because of desire is what will get you where you want to be. You either suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the lifelong pain of regret. And along the way, you may make some mistakes and realize that your strategy wasn't actually up to par. But at times like those, you can use reflection as a tool over and over again to help you continue walking on the right path. I want us to understand the importance of accepting our past, present, and future selves. Because when we do, freedom is waiting at our doorstep.